Good morning, everyone. Rise and shine. It's Saturday morning, and guess what time it is? It's time for Fabulous Over 50. What I have on the agenda for today is I'm going to announce the winners of the Care Pros, the eyelash serum, and I'm going to talk about Retin-A and Cacao oil, what my thoughts are on those two fabulous products. So if you're interested, oh, and I forgot, I'm going to have another giveaway. Yes, the Diva is on a roll. 3 weeks in a row, a giveaway. So if you're interested, you know the drill. All together now. Grab yourself a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, and if you're across the pond, a glass of wine or a glass of champagne, and let's get busy. Okay, how is everybody? First things first, let me get the, let's announce the winners of Care Pros. I had a lot of entries. So, you know what you're probably saying, Natalie, get on with it. But it just breaks my heart. I wish I could send everybody something, but unfortunately I had to do two. And the two winners that came up in random.org, one is a channel and one is a loyal viewer. So the viewer who won, the first winner is Gloria Manzi Gomez. Congratulations, Gloria. Just send me an email with your address and I'll get that off to Jennifer of Case of Beauty to send you the Care Pros. And the second winner is Debbie of Skirty 2. Congratulations, Debbie. Now, Debbie has a channel, but Debbie, I haven't seen you in a long time. I don't know if you closed your channel or whatnot, but anyhow, you are the winner of the second bottle of Care Pro. So if you can just either email me or PM me your addresses, and I'll get those off to Jennifer. And Jennifer of Case of Beauty, thank you so much for sponsoring this giveaway. I greatly appreciate it. And ladies, you're going to love this. Do you know what I have to mention too? Because several of you had mentioned this in my last video when I talked about this. I told you that I poured two drops in the cap. And several of you said just use one drop. And you know what? Use one drop and this should last you 12 weeks. So give this a try and you'll have va-va-va-voom lashes. Okay, now I want to talk, I have a hair, sorry about that. I want to talk about Retin-A and Cacao oil. I know, and these are just my thoughts on Retin-A. So, several of you have been ordering from Case of Beauty. That is the way to go if you cannot get your hands on Retin-A or is just ridiculously overpriced as it is in the States. I don't get that, but somebody had left a comment, said it was $140 for her. That is insane. Anyhow, if you don't have a prescription for Retin-A, I suggest, this is just a recommendation, because a lot of the comments are that you have a hard time tolerating Retin-A, that you end up all scaly and like a skin and you like a snake and you shed and blah, blah, blah. One of the reasons I think that many women have is that if you don't have a prescription and you're not being followed by a doctor, you will go and buy the strongest strength, which is 0.01. That possibly could be way too strong for your skin. I recommend you start with the lowest strength, which is the 0.025. I've been on Retin-A for several years. Retin-A here in Canada is it's the norm here. It's not like some big evolution like it is in the States. Retin-A has been prescribed for years. When I started on my Retin-A journey years ago, I started on the lowest dose and I remained on that for well over a year before I moved up. So my skin developed a tolerance for it. And you ease into it, whether you start two to 3 nights a week and then build up. And then you can go up to a stronger dose. Whether you start with the 0.1 now, and if you can only use it once a week because it just irritates your skin so much, you're not any further ahead. You're better off starting with the lowest dose and just easing into it and working your way up. And I don't get the scaling or the shedding. I never did. Even when I started, I had a little bit of flaking. And what I do for that is I exfoliate regularly. I use the glycolic scrub by Nip Fat. I'll put the link down below. This is great. It just removes all the dead skin. But that is just my recommendation to you is you're not going to reap the benefits of having the stronger dose because if you're only using it periodically because your skin can't tolerate it, you're not, like I said, you're not any further ahead. You're better off starting with a lower or the mid-range and build up and work up to the 1%. That's what I wanted to share with you because I noticed that it is a common issue with the use of Retin-A. Now, the second thing I want to talk about is cacao oil. As you know, for those of you who've been following me for a while, I just love this oil. This oil is, if you cannot use Retin-A, this is going to be your new best friend. It's got 3 times the amount of retinol or vitamin A as opposed to the rosehip oil. It's got 50% more vitamin E than the argan oil. Not only does it reduce the signs of wrinkles and keeps the wrinkles at bay, it also improves the texture of your skin, and if you have scarring due to acne, it will help with that. As well as if you have blemishes, put a little bit on a blemish. It is such a multitasker. Now, the reason I'm talking about this today is Cacao Naturals saw my video when I talked about it, and they sent me a bottle, which is wonderful. And they also offered to sponsor a giveaway. So I'll be giving away, courtesy of Cacao Naturals, 4 bottles of the cacao oil. However, the only setback is that it's for U.S. residents only. My apologies for that. Even though I'm in Canada, they will only ship to the U.S. So if you are a U.S. resident and you want to try this cacao oil, leave it in the description box. Tell me, enter me. Yes, I'm a U.S. resident, and I will put your name in the hat. Now, the beauty about this, although they are not shipping to the anywhere else other than the U.S., Amazon now ships to Canada. Yes, this is now available to my Canadian friends. A lot of people ask me where I got my cacao oil. I got 2 bottles courtesy of I call her my anti-aging guru, Clarissa Patterson. She has a channel here. I just love her dearly. She sent me 2 bottles, and I tell you, I can't live without this. And what I do is I alternate. I use one night my Retin-A, the other night my cacao oil. If you find the Retin-A is too strong for you, mix it with your cacao oil. The other thing too is I use it, as opposed to using my Retin-A on my neck and décolleté, I use the cacao oil. So it's such a multi-purpose product. I strongly recommend that you get this. I don't just recommend, you gotta get it. Okay, ladies? So cacao oil, gave you my thoughts on Retin-A, and if you have peeling, make sure to exfoliate, and you will be all set and glowing and looking like $1,000,000. Now, before I close off, I have a very special mention today, a channel recommendation. My channel recommendation is Kay Carter. I don't know, I'm sure some of you know her, but if you don't, I urge you to go and check out Kay. Kay she's a beautiful woman inside and out, and she's one of those channels. Remember I spoke to you when I talked about Jeannie of Lead Me to Peace, Jeannie? There are channels that I watch that bring me inner peace and make me feel good about myself, and Kay is one of them. Her channel she does daily doses of encouragement. Her videos are like 2-3 minutes long. She comes on about 4 to 5 days a week, and she just gives her thoughts for the day. And what I love about her videos is that they're thought-provoking, and they serve as a gentle reminder for me. And when you look at Kay, not only is she beautiful, she has the most beautiful home. Kay, I want your house, okay? Get that guest room ready. She has a beautiful home. You look at her and you think, that woman was probably born with a silver spoon in her mouth and not a care in the world. she's had several hurdles in her life, several. And what I so appreciate about her is that she chose to flip things around and look at the positive. In other words, she chose not to become a victim. And she gives to her friends, her family, her community. She has just this outpour of friendship and love and kindness that is unconditional. That is Kay. Kay is one that if she doesn't see you on YouTube, she sends you an email. Are you okay? Just to let you know I'm here if you need anything. That's the kind of person. And she doesn't just do it to me. She does it to everybody. And one thing that I so appreciate about her, she replies to all of her comments and she gets to know you. So you know what? She's like this close to getting to 1,000 subscribers. I want her to hit 1,000 subscribers. She actually deserves more than that. I'm going to put a link to her channel. Go over, say hello, tell her, have a nice day, and just, you know what she always says, what I love about her videos? She always ends with her videos by, don't forget to smile because you just might get one back. And that is so true. Just giving a smile doesn't cost anything. And you know, you don't know, you could be making somebody's day. So go over, check out Kay. I love you, Kay. And I want to thank you all for stopping by and spending some time with me this morning. I will see you all next week, and I have a surprise for you next week. Not only will I announce the winner of the Kakai, the 4 bottles of Kakai oil, but I'm also going to have a special guest, so stay tuned. On that note, I want to wish you all a fabulous weekend. Je vous embrasse de Montréal. Soyez prudents, soyez belles. And what does Natalie tell you? Natalie says, when you look at yourself in the mirror, remember, you are beautiful. Not only outside, inside, which is what counts. Outside is just decoration. What do? Go play with your makeup. Make yourself beautiful. Bye for now.